Hi, I'm Courtney Holm. I'm a teacher at Prairie View Elementary School in New Salem, and today's video tutorial is on using the Ozobot Evo app. This is a part 2 of 3 series. Part 1 was a video on ozoblockly.com. If you search the Holstein channel, you should be able to find that video. So today I wanted to talk a little more about using the Ozobots and using the app. The Ozobot Evo app is free to download. The account is the same as your ozoblockly.com account. So you can just put in your username, your password, and you can sign on in. When you sign on in, it's going to ask you to turn on the Bluetooth. So make sure your Bluetooth's turned on, hit next. It's then going to ask you to power on your Evo. I currently don't have an Evo with me for this demonstration, but if I did, I would power it on, hit next, and then step 3 would be connecting the Evo through the Bluetooth. Once I have my Evo connected, it'll bring me to a page that looks like this. If I click the View Profile, it'll bring me to my profile. I can customize it by adding different characters, avatars, and you can earn coins throughout the app to change your characters. It also shows you an activity log of what you've done with an Evo while you're using the app, such as the distance moved, color codes, calibrations, line color changes, sensors, and various things like that. If I go back out to the main page, down at the bottom where it's searching, when it's searching for an Evo, Evos will pop up. Depending on what your Evo name is, you can click in and then connect an Evo that way through the Bluetooth. Also, in the top right corner is a settings bar. This is where I can auto connect to an Evo. I have it set on never auto connect because sometimes it glitches out and it might connect one iPad to 4 Evos. And if I'm in a classroom and I have all my students connecting up to Evos, it just creates chaos. So I have it set on never auto connect. I can change the sound effects, lights, master volume, and then they have this thing called classroom mode. When I'm in the classroom, I have it set on classroom mode, so that allows for my Evos to connect to just the Evos in my classroom. And then if my Evos get powered off, it'll take about 30 seconds before they reconnect to an iPad. So back on that home page, one thing that I really wanted to show you about the app that's different than the ozoblockly.com is the game center or control center. So in that bottom left-hand corner where there's the pen, the joystick, and the little championship cup, if I click on it, it shows me an option to drive, an experience pack, the Ozo Launch, which is a game, and then program tricks, and that Ozoblockly editor, which is the same as that online version from my previous video. So if I click into drive, I can drive the Ozobot by moving the joystick front, back, sideways. I can make it turn in circles. I can change my speed from slow to fast by clicking on it. I can make it follow lines. There are pre-programmed Ozoblockly examples in there that my Ozobot would follow through if I clicked on them. I can customize the lights and the sounds. And if I click over into that orange tab, it lets me pick whatever color of all the light features. I can flash, I can make it have eyes, or do various effects. And if I just click back, it'll bring me back to that home page. If I click the Ozo Launch, it gets me into the game. So what I need is markers, white paper, and some tape. You have to draw circles, a red target, black, blue, and green, and the targets have to just be a little bigger than your Evos. Once I do that, I make it so it's a flat surface so the Evos can go across them. And then I get to use the game. When I have an Evo connected, it'll let me move left to right. You start your Evo out on the black dot and it'll give you prompts along the way like start on black dot and you shoot towards the blue dot. Once you use your left or right to move that Evo, you use the shoot from green to red is how fast and how far it'll launch. And once you have done that, if it lands within the blue, it'll light up and say, next challenge, go to the red or to the green. And I did this in my classroom to get the students used to having their Evo go certain speeds, certain distances, getting just used to controlling the Evos on the free mode. And so they played a game of this. I pre-created the maps. I just took some scratch big pieces of white paper that we had in our storage room, and I drew on there, and then I let the kids do that as a station one day. If I go back out then, the experience pack, our school has different packs with the markers and boards for our students to use and code for their Evos. So if you go through there, it'll tell you to turn it on and go through the experience pack, and it'll kind of walk you through and help you earn all your stars. The program and tricks, I have to be connected to an Evo in order to do that, but it'll just show you some different programs that are already pre-programmed in there that you could use for your Evo, and that Ozobot editor will bring me right to my program page, just like the website. And just like that, I have from pre-reader to master. I can change my movements, light effects, that timing, the loops, sounds, all of that. I can save it. I can then upload it to my Evo via Bluetooth and let my Evo go through that. Okay, and then if I go back to the app main screen here, in the bottom right hand side, if I click on that, it lets me discover code colors, get inspired, share my ideas, or play with the sounds and voices. So the color codes just shows you speeds, cruise, fast, slow, turbo, directional codes like left, right, those kind of things. I will do another video on how to draw out codes using the markers and using some of these codes on paper. But yeah, this color code section just has a various amount of codes for you to try out with your Evos. And like I said, I'll do another video demonstrating some of those and how to do that. So that is all that I wanted to show you today for using the Ozobot Evo app. I hope you all enjoyed this video and look forward to seeing the next one on how to draw out the codes for your Ozobot. Thank you for watching.